So the Super Bowl was tonight, and I actually did not watch it. I just kind of kept an eyeball on the score to see who was going to win. And I know trailers were dropping. I was on Twitter off and on. I saw that this particular trailer had dropped along with several others. And also, it was kind of funny because I was actually working and I had Tubi playing in the background, playing just some movies, like disaster type movies or whatever, just playing in the background while I was working. And one of the times I logged on Twitter and I saw that Tubi was trending because apparently they had some sort of commercial that made people think something had happened to their remote. I just thought that was funny. Anyway, whatever. The first trailer I'm going to check out is for The Flash. Now, last year, The Flash made my most anticipated list for 2022, and then it got moved, rescheduled. What, have you seen it?
A little bit. I saw
okay. Did you watch the game?
No.
Okay. Then they rescheduled it, and then all this crap happened with Ezra Miller, and it was just like, oh my gosh. Very similar to how I feel about Amber Heard. I refuse to watch Aquaman 2 because they never got rid of her, and her butt should have been gone a long, long time ago. Long time ago. And so Ezra does all this craziness and just it feels like so much crap is going on with him. And it just kind of, it's his soured my feelings for this movie because sometimes when actors just do really stupid crap and behave terribly, it's very hard can be very hard for me to separate that from their performance. And it's a shame because I really loved his performance as the Flash in the movie, the Justice League movie, even the Justice League one, but especially in the Snyder cut. I really liked him as Flash. And so I'm just kind of bummed that I'm not as excited for this as I once was. But I heard that the trailer was really good. However, I saw screenshots of the chick playing Supergirl, and I am not impressed at all. So I'm going to check out the trailer. Maybe the trailer will make things look a little bit better, but I don't know. So let's just see what this is. I know that this is going to be something that's like a reset of the whole DC universe. This is why they probably kept him and this movie, to explain away why we no longer have Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill. I still think that's a terrible misstep, and I'm totally not interested really in any of the new casting that they're going to have for Superman or Wonder Woman. I'm just not. I'm very, very salty about that whole thing. Okay, all right. Enough rambling. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe.
Hold on. This is looking terrible. All right. What's that supposed to be?
Universe.
Is that Batman? Oh.
So why do you want to stay and fight to save this
Which Batman was that? Which Batman was that? Someone did say something about it looked like Nolan's Batman.
Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people.
Wait, was that him?
That it can't help reliving.
Okay. Is that Ezra Miller, or is that one of the other Flash? Or is that just a different suit? Sorry, there's going to be a lot of stopping here because some stuff is happening fast.
Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets.
Oh.
My face. You stole my face.
If you were to go into the past,
Bruce.
you have no idea what the consequences can be. Bruce, I could fix things. You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe.
This is from...
Zod, we've been waiting for you.
I created
What?
a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
My nose. Okay, Michael.
You are.
Yeah,
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I know. Can't. Oh my gosh. See, which Batman is
What I
that?
did.
Who was he carrying? Who's...
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Oh, okay.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Okay. Wait, I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. Okay, so some stuff I didn't expect. Was not I saw somewhere on Twitter someone mentioned General Zoe. ZOE. And I thought, well, wait a second, do they mean Zod? And then I was like, well, maybe it's somebody else. No, he meant Zod, he or she, whoever wrote it, meant Zod. They just had a typo. And because you can't edit your tweets, that's one of my gripes on Twitter recently. So I'm curious if this is anything repurposed or digital stuff, because you know how good the digital, like the deep fakes are now. So I wonder if they really had him come back and do any filming. Now, I saw some imagery of Superman, but I heard that they had cut Cavill's appearance out completely and that they had cut Wonder Woman's appearance out completely. And so I don't know if some of the stuff we've seen in here is going to be anything that makes it into the final trailer. I mean, the final cut of the movie. I was not expecting for there to be doubles, like two versions of Barry. I don't mind the concept of this. I just don't like the fact that they're using this as a fix, as a direction, or where they're, I mean, logically, this is what makes the most sense for them. Okay, well, we're just going to erase everything and pretend all that didn't exist so we can start with our new pathway. But I still feel like they could have kept the same actors. If they're going to continue with Wonder Woman or Superman or whatever. I had heard that Affleck was coming back for this. But then I'd heard all these other rumors, like, no, he wasn't. And so, obviously we won't know until the final, until the movie comes out. I'm marginally more excited to see this. I am not at all impressed with the Supergirl chick. Not at all. I think she does not fit the role. She doesn't look like her at all, unless they've made her. Is she like the Supergirl that we know of through the comics and the Supergirl movie and this show that played? I never watched that show, or is she some other version? You know how they always come up with alternate versions, but I'm not impressed with her, and I have a feeling that's not going to change too much whenever I see the film. But I like the premise of him trying to save his mother. I didn't know that was going to be that obviously that kind of adds some depth to it. But yeah, so a lot of people are apparently pretty hyped about it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be his last run as Flash because of all the shenanigans. And also maybe, I mean, I don't know how the heck this movie's gonna, I don't know if we'll have a Flash anymore. I mean, are we even gonna have a, well, yeah, I guess we will have a Flash, another Flash, because we're apparently gonna have another Wonder Woman and Superman, just not the same actors. Stupid decision. Yeah, well, movie's still not in my top anticipated for this year, but the storyline does look pretty interesting. I guess we'll see. But I don't know. I have conflicted feelings about this. Okay, well, I had a lot of thoughts in my head, but I think I probably vomited all of them out for now as far as this movie goes. There are other trailers that I want to check out, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I think this has gone on long enough. Okay, guys, bye.